Very important point is try to fetch marks from projects, PPTs, quizzes, and assignments. If you write something random, if you make stories over there, you will not get marks straight away, zero in most of the cases. So hi everyone, welcome to Vaishnavi's ChatBox. So a lot of you were reaching out to me through Insta and LinkedIn, and you had like a lot of queries. So I just thought of addressing those queries over here, so that it reaches a larger crowd and a more number of people will be benefited by that. So I thought of creating a series of all the questions that would be daily chat on ChatBox. So we'll see how it goes like. So the question that I'm going to address today is, do you have any suggestions on how to manage 4.4 and above? So what happens in TAPMI, the minimum GPA to score so that you can pass first year or second year or in any subject even, it is 4.4. So this person is asking about how to manage that, and also there are a lot of people who have asked that how can they manage their academics in TAPMI and how other things. So I just thought of sharing how I used to study and what worked for me, and how was I able to maintain a decent GPA throughout my MBA. So the first thing is that I'm not a topper, but I had been an above average student. What worked for me was, the very first thing is, pay attention in class, because a lot of times when you will be writing the exam, um, you might have missed a topic, you might have not studied a topic just before the exam, but if you pay attention, you can recall few things, few example that the faculty was telling you while he or she was taking up the lectures. So you can collect things from there and write it in your paper. But definitely it is not possible always to pay attention, and even I used to lose my concentration a lot of times. But yes, try to do it as much as possible. Now second thing is, apply models. Apply, so when you start your MBA, in most of the subjects, like almost all the subjects, you will be taught some models, like how to answer a particular question. You can apply those models that you have been taught in the class, and put your solutions under each category of the model. So it will help you in answering the questions, it will be more structured, and faculty is actually looking for models. So use the right model, and as much as you can use it, that would be better. So yes, apply models wherever possible. Also, just don't use anything just for the sake of using it, it should be the right one. So yes, then third thing is, go through the PPTs provided by the faculty properly. Go through the study material that they have shared properly, because uh, a lot of things are already mentioned over there, and it really helps. A lot of examples are there, case studies are there which they have mentioned, and all the models are mentioned, as I uh, discussed about the models in the previous point. So everything is given in that PPT, which is required, and books are also there, you can refer those as well. But PPTs and the other study material that is provided by the faculty, it is very good, and like the quality of the material is also very good, so you can refer that. The fourth point is, don't skip any topic before the exam, or at least try to cover as much as you can. Because what happens, you skip one topic and they'll give a question of like 15 marks on that, so you directly lose 15 marks. So try to at least skim through everything, so that even if you are not able to, you were not able to cover that properly before the exam, at least you know something about it and you can apply it and write it down. Because usually, in most of the subjects, you will be given the cases, so you just cannot. So okay, so you will be given the cases and then questions based on those cases. So now what happens, if you miss any topic or if you miss any model that you had to apply over there, you will not be able to do it. And if you write gas, if you write something random, if you make stories over there, you will not get marks straight away, zero in most of the cases. So don't skip topics, skim at least, but don't skip completely. So it also helped a lot. And then if you're getting stuck 1 day or 2 day before the exam, 2 days before the exam, and you're not able to contact the faculty, or if you're facing any issue, needless to say that, but take help from YouTube. Try to understand the topics, take help from internet, pick up questions from there, study from there. So it will give you a lot of clarity. Of course your friends will help, faculty will help, but then a lot of times you are there in your room, you're having a lot of confusion on a particular topic. So you can just search that on YouTube, and you can learn from there, understand the things from there. So yes. And then next thing is, group studies help a lot. But then if I talk about myself personally, uh, group studies help, but 1 day before the exam I never sit in groups and study, because for me it's like, I feel it wastes a lot of time. If you have like 5 hours, 6 hours, you're just sitting, uh, chatting, having fun, studying also, and you have that much of time to like waste also along with study, then it works. Because whenever you sit in groups all the time, it cannot be like completely productive, that okay, we are sitting, we are studying. This happened with me, like it could be different for someone else. So 1 day before exam, I used to sit alone and study. Like in first year, we were having double occupancy rooms. So even when my roommate was there in the room, I never used to sit over there and study. So I there was a staircase in our hostel, and my room was like towards the end of the corridor. So that staircase, usually people didn't use, that was not the main one. So I used to sit on the stairs and study. And yeah, you have other options also, like during exams the classrooms are open the whole night, library is there, labs are there, cafeteria is open, like you can go and study anywhere if you want group studies or anything. So whatever works for you, you can do. But the main point is that studying in groups help. 1 day before it did not help for me, but usually 3-4 days before, when the exams were about to start, we used to sit in groups, and we used to discuss topics which were a little more difficult. So yeah, we used to study that way. So this is the another thing. Apart from this, a very 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 important point is, try to fetch marks from projects, PPTs, quizzes and assignments. That are the these are the other components. So like one component is your main exam. So in first year you'll have midterm and end term, and in second year you all only have end term. So you have to score well in midterm, then end term, then you have quizzes, assignments, then presentations, projects, then and then it could be something else also, like it depends upon the faculty. Sometimes they conduct skits, sometimes they'll do something else. So the overall thing that I want to tell you is that don't leave a lot of pressure on your midterms and end terms only. Try to score as much as you can from other components that I mentioned, that is projects, PPTs, assignments, quizzes, or anything else that the faculty wants or conducts. So this also becomes very important. uh, you don't have to expect everything from your midterm and intern, because a lot of times it just doesn't work. So I think these were the major things that used to help me, and I never thought of like scoring very well or something like that. It was just that I was following these things automatically, and it worked out for me. So different things could work for different people. So I'll just quickly repeat the major points. First thing is, pay attention in the class, apply models, the right model wherever possible. Second thing is, go through the PPTs properly and the other study material that is being provided by the faculty. Then fourth thing is, don't skip any topic before the exam. Try to cover as much as possible, and at least skim the things so that you don't leave it completely. And then take help from internet and YouTube also to understand the topics. if your friends and faculty are not available. And group studies help before the exams. 3-4 days before the exams, you can sit and groups and discuss. And even throughout, like throughout your MBA, just keep on discussing topics where whatever doubts you have, just go and discuss that with people. And then finally, try to fetch marks from other components as well, not only midterms or end terms. Like I mentioned, projects, PPTs, quizzes, assignments, and any other component that would be given by the faculty. So yeah, these are the things that helped me in maintaining a decent GPA throughout my MBA, and I hope this might help a lot of you, because I think these are the very basic and standard things. Anyone following these would get benefit from that. And just keep on posting your questions in my DMs. I'll try to answer as much as possible, and I'll try to make videos and will reach out to maximum number of people so that it could help others as well. So I'll meet you with another question soon. Like, share, and subscribe to Vaishnavi's chat box. We'll meet next time. Till then, bye bye.